Carlos Sainz suffered a Saturday practice to forget at the Canadian Grand Prix. Ferrari's Carlos Sainz was investigated by the stewards at the Canadian Grand Prix for impeding another driver before the Spanish star crashed out in FP3, but it was decided that no further action would be taken. FIA chiefs decided to look at Sainz after complaints from Williams driver Alex Albon in the final practice session. Albon was forced to bail out of a hot lap at the final chicane to avoid the Ferrari star and instantly took to team radio to vent his anger. The Thai star demanded race stewards took another look at the incident. He said, "That has to go to the stewards now. It's the same guy again." Minutes later, Sainz was forced out of the session after crashing out at Turn 1 in Montreal. He dropped his front right tire on the white line on the outside of Turn 1, which sent his car spinning round. Sainz was unable to avoid the barrier on the outside of the wall, which ripped apart his front nose cone. The session was immediately red flagged as Sainz walked away from his wreckage, raising question marks for the rest of the weekend. Sky Sports F1 host Karen Chandhok warned the impact could have done damage to key parts which could have lethal consequences. He explained, "He just came across the line to go second fastest. He touches the paint, white line. I wonder about the gearbox. The rear wing is square on, so that would have absorbed a lot of the impact. Ferrari will be concerned about that." A new gearbox could have seen Sainz slapped with grid penalties for Sunday's race, but he was fine to return to racing in qualifying a couple of hours later. The Ferrari star also escaped sanctions for blocking Albon. It was an incident-packed session as Rivers tested the limits on the slippery surface. Moments after Sainz's crash, Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton was also caught out at Turn 1. The seven-time champion managed to recover but was forced to run over a patch of slippery grass on the entrance of Turn 2 to rejoin the circuit. Hamilton took to team radio to complain about a lack of grip, telling Peter Bonington that it was very poor. Yuki Tsunoda and George Russell also suffered hair-raising moments as they tried to keep their cars on track.